Hey, I'm Sheldon. Today I'm going to show you how to install these front seat covers on a Polaris Ranger XP1000 Crew. First up, we're going to cover the driver's seat back. And to do that, we'll slide the seat ahead. And then this cover just goes right on over the front of the seat like this. Pretty simple. Once I've got it pulled on and kind of conformed to the shape of the factory seat, then we'll take this flap right here, run it around the back, and the same goes for the flap over here. Run them both around the back of the seat like that, and then pull them tight. And the tighter you can pull these, the better, because that'll keep your cover fitting really well. Once that's done, take this flap from the front here. I like to pull it down like this because you can see you get kind of a loose, puffy cover. Once you pull it down, it makes it really tight. And I just fold it up and it sticks to that flap you just connected earlier. Okay, to cover the bottom, we'll flip the seat bottom up, and there's this little plastic clip right here. So you just pull up on that, it releases the seat, lets you flip it up. Undo all the flaps, and then you just run that little release clip through that hole, and then you just take the cover and stretch it over the front corner of the seat, just like that. Once you do that, the cover kind of starts to take the shape of the seat. The rest is easy. So now all we have to do is just do up these here flaps. So to do that, we start with this one from the bottom, and we pull it up. Take this one from the top, pull it down, and this one from the side, over them both. Just pull everything nice and tight when you're doing this. Hold it down, give it a little push to clip that back in, and the driver's seat's covered. Next up, we're going to cover the passenger side seat back. This one's a little bit more complicated, but really it's not that hard. So I got it arranged so that the tag is facing the passenger's door. And then we'll just start by putting the cover over the front of the seat. You're gonna leave this here flap hanging down. Run it behind the seat belt. And then just hook it over that corner there. Now this next part's gonna be a little bit hard to see, but I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. And we're gonna take this long piece of loop Velcro here and run it around behind the seat. And when you do that, make sure that you don't capture your seat belt in there. Run it behind the seat, and then we'll do the same with this one here. And you want to make sure that this loop part here is facing the back of the cab, so the fabric is facing the seat. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull them tight and stick them together, but it's going to be up in here where it's really hard to see what I'm doing. Just pull them nice and tight, and pulling them tight helps the cover to stay really tight on the vehicle. So make sure they're not loose. Now we got this one here, this flap, and this is going to get pushed down here. And when you push it down, make sure that this hook part is facing the seat and this loop part is facing the back of the vehicle, because otherwise it could stick onto that felt stuff. So it just makes it harder if it sticks. So the hook is facing the seat, and we'll push it down. Now what I'm doing is just pulling it down really tight and sticking it to that flap that's up behind the seat. So that those two long pieces that you fasten together, this is sticking to them. Now, we're just going to take all of these pieces, pull them down nice and hard, and they go up and they stick to that long Velcro flap. So again, pull it down, wrap it up, you're good to go. Just like the driver's seat, hold these nice and tight before you stick them, and it'll give you a nice smooth look on your cover. There you go. Nice and tight, hold it up in there. There we go. Seat bottom cover is super easy. Just put it over top of the bottom with the solid piece on the top. The other side is split, and that goes underneath the seat. So we put it over top of the seat, just kind of stretch it around like that. We flip the seat up and pull it through. Now, when I go to fasten these together, I want to pull down on this one here that came from the top, because that'll give us a nice clean look when everything's done. So pull that tight, pull the bottom tight, stick them together. Now, we've got these two pieces from the corners. Pull those nice and tight, stick them on. So I got a couple of wrinkles in here. What I'm going to do to fix that is I'm just going to take this corner piece loose, and I'm just going to pull that. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Finished.